What's up? What's up? What's up, you guys? I hope y'all are all doing well today. Okay, welcome to my channel. It's me, Josiah's World TV, and I have my boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we are here to talk about your semi-favorite reality TV show. I'm just gonna know y'all favorite reality TV show, which is Candy and the Gang, and also Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now, Scotty, I think that you are muted.
My bad.
Oh no, you're fine. Okay, so first of all, before we actually get into it, listen, I know I'm not really this, I don't really celebrate 420 like that, but I want to let you guys know happy 420. Okay. I know some of y'all are in their beds with your bonnets on and you got your choice of whatever leisure you got going on. Okay, happy 420. Um I can't never Scott, I can't never do no after Atlanta, I ain't never taking no more edibles.
Oh, I know you not.
One of my
I
friends
don't
texted
want
me.
you to.
I don't want you to.
No, ma'am. No, no. Never ever. What Sierra say?
Woo!
Never ever ever
But you
ever
know what? At
never.
that time, I had three, so that's probably what messed me up. But I think if I had a half, I would have been okay. But
Probably so. Probably so.
but we ain't never doing that again on Earth. Okay.
You not, but I am.
Whatever. Mm-mm. Okay, so T guys will be coming later. He'll be coming shortly. He'll be joining us. So let's go ahead and get this going. So we're gonna start off with Candy and the Gang. Okay, this was a good episode. It actually started off with Dom meeting with Chandrika to give their tea about the relationship woes regarding her and Brandon. Okay, for advice. So they was having a girl talk, girl chit chat. Now at that same time, Brandon is linking up with Patrick and Torin to discuss the hangout that is actually coming on, and also what's up. Everybody trying to figure out what's up with Dom and Brandon.
I mean, do they need to separate and go into another location? I don't think they need to. I mean, there's people that date each other in establishments all the time, and they don't have to move on to another place. It's either you let management know that y'all dating, and they can know how to deal with it,
Mm-hmm.
or let them do what they do because they're grown and just shut the fuck up about it. I
Right. I
mean,
mean, exactly. I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it. Because at the end of the day, it is what it is. Just I would just say you got to learn how to be professional in that environment, and all the kissing and making out in the coolers and stuff. Y'all can go to the car, walk to the car and do it.
I
Get it.
mean, when I was messing with somebody at work, I mean, we never kissed at work. We waited till we got here to do all that. So yeah,
Right. Okay. Look, but I do
and
know
no
some
one knew
people.
either. No one knew either, and they still don't know.
I think that's like the best. Right. I feel like that's like low key the best part when you going around and you messing with somebody, you know what I'm saying, or playing with them and nobody don't knows. I feel
They
like that's
never had a clue. Like we would be in the same vicinity, just talking and all this other stuff. And I'm like, so they don't see the flirtatious shit going on, like they don't see it, or they don't see the interaction. They don't. Good. I can fuck them in peace.
ooh, not in the piece. Lord
I'm
Jesus.
just saying. No one knew.
Right. I am dead.
Just these four walls. They
Right.
knew. Each one of them knew.
Oh my goodness. So we continue with the guys here having the conversation, and Torin wants to know the tea what's actually happening. So, but the big gossip is the guys with Patrick housewarming party event. Okay,
Hmm.
is Chandrika coming, or what's going on with that? So honestly, child, after with Torin being dropped, I was even surprised that he will be actually going, but I know that him and Patrick are boys, and he's gonna end up being invited. But Brandon does drop a bomb regarding Chandrika getting caught on the ring camera regarding Candy and Ty, what she had to say. So her getting caught. I feel like her getting caught was funny because she acts like she low key had no freaking memory of what she had to say regarding that situation.
I just feel like Chandrika is stupid as fuck. Like she's stupid, and I'm sorry, but she's stupid. Only because like if you're gonna talk shit, just be able to back the shit up when you talk it. You know what I'm saying? Just be able to talk your
Mhm.
shit. You know what I mean? Because she talked shit so much that she didn't even remember the shit that she was talking from the very beginning. So it's kind of like, girl, like what you doing? What you trying to do? Like what you got going on here? Because it's really ridiculous. And then you going around questioning everybody and their mama, asking them who told it. Does it matter? You said it. Who cares? That's why I get in trouble at work all the time because I say shit about I talk shit about management all the fucking time and people go right back and tell what the fuck I said. Then when they confront me about well, Scotty, did you say such and such? I said, yeah, and I meant it.
Okay, that's what I be doing at Macy's when I be working there because they be doing some stupid shit. And I be like, okay, like y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know she did not do that. I remember my first day, this one lady went back and told that was I said something about the manager, and she was talking about something. Well, you're new here and you already have something negative. I said I was calling the situation out. I was calling out the BS. And she got all mad. Well, you don't got no right. I said, girl, you've been working for 30 years. You mad because we came in here, the new employees with higher pay. You still making $9 an hour next. Anyways, let's move on. Okay, so next what happened was now I actually was laughing because at Dawn face when Chandrika said she didn't know what she said, right? Like I don't like you said, I don't understand how she actually have amnesia about everything that she says. Like you just playing dumb on camera.
That's how I feel because it's like because it be like, girl, like you be talking all this shit, and then when they ask you about it, you ain't got nothing to say. Which
Right.
one is it? Like, girl, you know what? Like, girl, you know what you said. So stop playing. You know exactly what you said. Stop it with the bullshit. That's how I feel, child.
Yeah, exactly. I felt the same way. I was just like, okay, now. Whew. So now the question goes into we're going back to Dom and Brendan's relationship, and it's kind of divided with the management team and all them. Like some people feel like that Brandon needs to move around and go to another restaurant, and other people feel like that he does not. Like other people feel as if, I mean, as long as they do their jobs, like we said earlier, like what's the point? For example, like Brandon says, like, hey, I'm family oriented, and I'm ready to, what I'm saying, like, I'm ready to like low key, move. He trying to move quick with Dom. I just feel like I don't know, like this episode really didn't give that much to me because I was like, when I was taking my notes, I was like, okay, okay, you know, it just, I don't know. But anyways, let's move along. So the next thing we're gonna go to. So Patrick actually came out with an idea to have a bake off between the Aunt Bertha, Aunt Nora, Mama Joyce, right? So the recipes, they had to use the recipe, and basically it was like Todd was there, Candy was there, Patrick was there. They was tasting their food so they can add a new dessert to the OLG um restaurant. Now I was looking at the food. Now, baby, I'm Bertha done burnt the damn desserts and shit. I was like, child, Mom Bertha, baby, you don't need to be cooking. But what did you thought about that scene?
I thought it was funny. I thought it was hilarious, and it's the reason why I like to see the OLG, the actual old lady gang, like just to see them like compare their desserts and shit together. It's kind of like okay, and then it was pretty biased because Melvin already said he was gonna ride with his grandma regardless of who made the best. He was gonna ride with his grandmama either way.
Mhm.
Like it was some funny family fun type shit. And
Right.
it was a lighthearted scene amongst all of the mess. So I appreciated that. I liked that scene. It was funny. One of my favorite scenes of the night, honestly.
Yeah, yeah, it was good. It had me cracking up. It was fun. But no, my favorite scene was, which we're gonna actually talk about next, is, the once again they're discussing this party with Safari. And Chandrika has an issue. Well, not she has an issue, but there's a divide between Chandrika and Safari. So Brian, Torin, and Chandrika go to the wig shop and try on different wigs. And the scene when Brian is trying on different wigs so reminded me of you because the way how he was imitating Aunt Nora. I ain't gonna let you do what how you say it, Scotty. I ain't gonna let you do nothing to
Well,
her.
let me get my voice ready. Let me get my voice ready. I don't know. She was jumping up like you, my friend's mom. Like she gonna do something to Joyce. I ain't finna let her do nothing to Joyce.
Exactly. And then they had on I didn't have the screenshot, but they had on the Bertha wig, okay? It was a tie that's it was a skin and tie set up to kind of make you sweat the bullshit.
Exactly.
Ooh, and baby Aunt Bertha really thought she said something there. Bingo,
Oh my
bingo.
god, that was the shit that was so damn funny to me because she really thought she ate it up. Like she
She
just
thought she
really
ate
ate it
that baby.
up.
That was so funny to me. She literally thought she ate that up. I'm like, okay. But no, that
Exactly.
scene was funny and
Oh my bad.
they're all trying to get Chandrika to attend the housewarming, but clearly that's a horrible idea. That's a recipe for disaster.
I don't know why they doing it.
Like
Why?
yes, like that's y'all know y'all being messy. They
Like
being
why?
messy for that, right? And trying to get the show. It's a show storyline plot drama. Okay,
Exactly.
so okay, so let's move on to the next. So let's talk about. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so let's talk about Torrance. So he's actually, pursuing her to support his work, but like I said, he was being very messy, and I think that he was trying to stir up some drama. But once again,
Hmm.
it is a TV show. Uh, let's see here. Sorry, my notes are everywhere. Okay, so let's talk about shit. What happened next, Scotty?
So okay, let me look at my damn notes then. Hold on. So it's where did you leave out at? Where Torrin was trying to get her to go to the party?
Yeah, and then we already talked about the Bake Off scene.
Okay, I think where we're at now is when Dom and Brandon were discussing whether or not they were gonna go to the party together or not.
Yes, yes. So Dom doesn't like being confused where she actually stands with Brandon. So, why are they? The question is, why are they showing up to a housewarming party as a couple? It's just it seems like it was confusion, conversation. You know what I'm saying? They had a heart to heart. What did you feel about? How do you feel about them as a couple? Like, I think that they are beautiful. I like them as a couple, but I feel like that Dom still have some insecurities that she's personally dealing with.
I think that they're nice. I am actually rooting for them, no matter how much shade I may throw at them. I am rooting for them, but I do think that Brandon is giving off a little bit of mixed signals with the situation because it's like he want to keep his job so bad, but he's not really certain as to what he wants to do in regards to the relationship itself. So it's like, okay, yeah, we want to keep our jobs, but bitch, we also want to keep this relationship. So what are we gonna do?
Right.
And having leaving somebody in uncertainty is not always the best thing to do. Leaving people in certainty will make them creep like TLC. You know what I'm saying? So it's not always a good look. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Mhm. Exactly. So so Brian stops by Touring Place and they're actually both discussing stuff regarding I just love their friendship, like as far as like their growth. And I know it was like a first sneaky link, but I love Brian's and Torrance friendship. So Torrance
Me
says
too.
that Safaris is beautiful, that it's intimidating. Um I mean, I didn't get what he meant by that. Did you understand what he was trying to say by that? I was like, what?
When he was what now?
When he said Safari is so beautiful that it's intimidating.
Oh, I don't know
I
because
was like,
I don't know. I don't give a damn how beautiful you are. You don't intimidate me.
Right. I think he was being shady, low key. Like he
He
was
probably
being
was.
halfway shady.
He probably was, and it's just going over our heads. Probably.
So Torrance shows up to Patrick to start decorating whatever, but he is shocked that there's nothing else in the house. So I feel like that what the hell happened to everything that Safari was supposed to contribute? You know what I'm saying? Like I had so many questions about that scene. I really did. I was just like,
What exactly did she do? Is what I'm trying to figure out.
right, she ain't do shit. I'm confused why Chandrika is coming to the party, and I'm confused what the hell Safari did. Like, so the OLG, the old lady gang are the first. So the party happens. Okay, first of all, y'all, there's no damn furniture in the apartment. Like, how you having a
None.
housewarming party and you literally don't have any furniture going on, right? So the OLG ladies come up, and they're the first people to arrive at the party. But honestly, y'all, like they were so over it because there was no chair, so they had to stand through the event. And Umberta was so fucking over it. Okay, you could see all up in her face. She didn't want to be there. Well, she wouldn't. When did she ever want to be anywhere, right? But she was over it. So
Patrick could have went down to Dollar General and got some lawn chairs for them to sit in.
right, or you could have reached out to Tori and he could have hooked you up, but you didn't want to do that because
Nah,
you
because your girlfriend act like she intimidated by him.
right, exactly. So that was just a mess. And then he says, when Candy comes, she acts like, okay, where are the chairs? I feel like it's weird. There's no chairs. Patrick gonna say that he's not ready for people to sit on his couch yet. So I was just like, okay. So okay, guys. So let's go ahead and move on to the rest of the party. So pretty much everybody is weird energy between Chandrika and Safari, of course. I think that it seemed as far as Brandon and Dom showing up with their bosses being there, it was awkward. It was a lot of awkward energy there. Okay. Aunt Nora saying, if I don't have to shit, I'm going to shit. Oh, yeah. If I have to shit, I'm going to shit. That was the line of the night for me.
I'm
Right.
just saying. I agree. I don't give a damn where I'm at. If I got a shit, I got a shit.
Right. So it was just a mess. And then Patrick didn't want anybody in his bathroom, which is another weird. Like the whole event was just really weird to me. Um then so when Chandrika get there, Patrick's acting like he didn't invite her, and of course they was like, okay, yeah, you gotta go. Kicked her out. And I was just like, okay. Like, was it wrong for Patrick to not let Chandrika inside? I mean, I just felt like that that it's like still some awkward. Chandrika should have just never came.
Mm-hmm. Pretty
Avoid
much.
all that
Because
awkward.
I personally wouldn't have came.
Yeah.
Personally. Because why would I want to go anyway? Why would I
Fact.
want to go anyway? Like, if I used to mess around with you and I don't fucking like your ass, then why am I going? Why am I coming? I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about your bitch. Why am I going?
Right.
Especially when I don't even like you like that. Why am I going to your housewarming party? Now, it's some exes that I do like. Why am I going? Why am I coming? I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about your bitch. What the hell? Okay. I don't know how that happened. Anyway,
I was like, what? I was like, wait, did I have something open here?
no, my YouTube was still open when I forgot to close it. That's what happened, child. Oh my God.
Oh,
But it's like I don't care about you. I don't care about your bitch. Like, why am I going? Like, what? Like, what the fuck is this? What am I doing? And I got exes that I actually like and still care for, but I'm not going to the housewarming party. I don't want to be around them and a new man. Like I'm doing that for.
right.
So
Right. Okay, so that's. I mean, do you have any? I think that's it. But the candy in the game. I mean, like I said, it was very nothing.
Not very nothing. Look like
You
we're
see
gonna
how
be finished
excited
with this one before the way you moving. Look like we're gonna be finished with before Terrence even make it.
I know. I know. I'm gonna try to. Okay, I'm gonna try to wing it out. My bad. I am just skimming through it like it's the clip notes. I'm
But
listen.
but most of Roasted Review be focused on Love and Marriage Huntsville any damn way. Cause
Yeah.
they got all the drama over there. Candy and the Gang is entertaining, but it's not a lot of drama. This is the drama where we headed to, child, which I am over.
Exactly. But oh my god, just I'm just gonna style just a little bit before we head over to Love and Marriage Huntsville, and then for T to come and get in. But you know what? I would really love to have a segment, Candy, to do a speak on it with YouTubers, because I've been noticing a lot that Candy has been um posting a lot of YouTubers. She's posted Rock, she posted Bondi, she shouted you out on Twitter, mentioned your name, House of Aaron, Ashley Miller, all of these people. So my prayer for y'all is that she really go ahead and she has like maybe a call-in party for you guys, or even do like an event for YouTubers, because I feel like in this Black YouTuber sector, you guys have been doing this stuff for so many years and for so long that I think that it's time for you guys to get the recognition that you guys deserve. And not saying that you don't get it, but y'all been doing this shit for years, bro. Like it's literally been almost a decade. And
It's
I'm
been over a
happy.
decade,
Yeah, yeah,
really.
yeah, exactly. Over a decade. And I'm happy to see people like Candy finally shout you guys out. And my prayer that it brings more celebrities to shout you guys out so y'all can go ahead and network, events and stuff like that. That's what I'm praying for. But
I'm glad. I'm glad that you said that because it is a good thing when you know the reality stars appreciate your work, even when you don't have a favorable opinion about them. You know what I'm saying? And so Candy knew the first review I did on Candy and the Gang. I roasted her ass, and she still shared my video, and she
hmm
still shouted me out. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to be. My thing is, I don't want to be them types that get a shout out from a person and then switch up their whole vibe and then cater to the person that shouted them out just because they gave them a bone. No, you shouted me out. I appreciate it. I'm grateful for it, but I'm not gonna change my opinion on this shit either. Like I'm gonna keep it real every time. Like I'm never gonna change my mind. Never gonna change my opinion. Yeah, you shouted me out. I appreciate it. Whatever. But you know,
hmm
no. So, I
Right.
appreciate it all because, like I said to you before, Don Juan been watching my videos. Don Juan was watching my videos when they was doing season 6 of the Housewives of Atlanta. Like he tweeted me back then saying he loved my videos. So Don Juan been looking at my shit for years. Even when
Mhm.
my quality was bad and I was in the bathroom doing videos, he was watching me back then. You know what I mean? It's I think it was much love from KY that told me this one time on the phone. She said, what you don't realize is that people, they really do be watching these videos. They really
They do.
watch them. You
Mhm.
never know. They probably don't say shit, but they watch. I never forget that. Much love from KY said that to me on the phone. I was talking to her because I think I was at a place where I was ready to leave YouTube alone because I didn't think it was going anywhere. And then I talked to her and she gave me all that advice. And she told me don't go nowhere, keep it pushing, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that, keep it pushing because they watch your shit. You just got to be more consistent. And that was an issue for me back then. I wasn't consistent like that. You can't say I'm not consistent now,
Yeah.
but but back then that was an issue. So she did tell me back then that they really do watch. We just don't know that they watch sometime, but they really do. And I have gotten DMs from people in the past, like that girl Cree Campbell from Growing Up Hip Hop. She even tweeted me on the season finale and said, according to the YouTube streets, you was mad at me this season, but I still love you and I still want you to make it. Yeah. Because I started off liking Creed, but just because you threw me a bone don't mean I'm not gonna drag your ass when you do some stupid ass shit. She knew what she knew I wasn't feeling her this past season. That's why she said that to me on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? That's why she said that to me on Twitter because she knew I was coming for her ass all season. I wasn't gonna change my mind. Okay, period. Then Amara La Negra, that I think that was like season 3 of Love and Hip Hop Miami when I was dragging the fuck out of Prima Donna. Her ass was right in them DMs saying, I can't do nothing but just love you. And I'm like, she's just saw me dragging Prima Donna. That's why she in my DMs. But I appreciate it though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even with R&B divas, like I remember Leela James tweeted me saying that she loved my videos and she had followed me on Twitter and stuff like that. Like these people do be watching. They some will say some, but then some won't say none, but some do say some. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So they do be watching. Most recently, it was Miss Wanda talking about how much she loved my videos and stuff like that, even though I be
We
dragging her.
still waiting on this. Oh, here come T. We still waiting on that Miss Wanda video too, child. I mean,
Yeah, I'm gonna
interview.
get him.
Okay. What's up, T?
He probably getting himself together, child.
Okay.
But
Hey
before he get
yo,
on
what's good?
screen, what's good? What's wrong?
Girl, I'm tired.
I understand. Oh, I
What's up?
understand,
What's up?
child. Before we get, because we're about to
What's
get into
going
Love and
on?
Marriage.
What I missed?
Nothing. We just
Oh
got done talking about
shit.
Candy and the Gang. We're about to go into Love and
Child,
Marriage.
I done skimmed through that shit.
But before we get into Love and Marriage, Huntsville, Josiah, I think I see like 3 questions for us.
Yes, I was just about to go through the comments. Um, okay, so let's go ahead and the first question is okay, so somebody asks, Sharice asks, are we going to roast and review Real Housewives and Basketball Wives? Well, I'm so glad that you asked that question, Miss Sharice, because Real Housewives of Atlanta and Basketball Wives is going to be on the Whether You Like It or Not panel, okay? And
Yes, it's coming back.
that will be premiering on Tuesday, May the 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
Because what we're going to do is we're going to Basketball Wives premiere on the 16th. So we're going to go ahead and review the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and then we're going to both do Basketball Wives. And that panel consists of us three, Yakrates, Really B, and Shakina, with guest appearances from your favorite YouTubers, or your favorite guests from last season as well. So just stay on the lookout for that.
Yes.
Uh, what else we got here? Okay. It was another somebody asked another question. Okay. So another question was will we roast and review Chasing Atlanta? Listen, I will
I
say
think
this.
I'm the only one out of the 3 that's watching it.
I feel like that if I put my commentary, I'm going to get dragged because these girls are these reality TV girls are very sensitive when it comes to commentary on them. And child, I'm not trying to be on no damn T page. Oh, who is this? And who is that? I ain't trying to do that because what I like to do is I don't talk shit online. I like to come out and pull up. So I don't think that's a good idea for me to review. I'm serious. I don't that back and forth. I don't do that.
Well, I'm reviewing it. I'm the only one out of the 3 that's reviewing Chasing Atlanta. So I'm reviewing it. Hell, I was so late with it. Episode 4 was last week, and I just put my review out overnight last night for episode 4. Episode 5 came out today. So what they tell you? So I got. So I'm probably not gonna do episode 5 until tomorrow because I gotta do after we do this I gotta do my yes for the mess for tomorrow, child, and then try to take my ass to bed, honey.
right.
But I know Color Me Pink did say that Color Me Pink watches Chasing Atlanta. She asked me could she come up and do reviews with me. I'm gonna hit her up.
I would love that. Please do that. That would be fun.
I'm gonna hit her up because she sure said that to me. She said that when me and Jamar interviewed her, she
Mhm.
said, "Well, I want to do reviews with y'all for Chasing Atlanta because I love that show." I'm like, I didn't even think about that until now. I'm like, I'm gonna have to hit her up now. I just thought about this.
I love Chasing Atlanta as well. I just sometimes my commentary I mean, I speak my truth, and a lot of people not gonna like that. So
The only web series that Terrence is reviewing right now is the Come Up Miami. That's the only one he's reviewing.
yeah,
But I'm reviewing both of them, Chasing Atlanta and the Come Up.
exactly. Okay, guys. Well, let's go ahead and move on to Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Oh God.
Okay, Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Now before we get into Love and Marriage, Huntsville, let me tell y'all a story real fast.
Once upon a
So
time, not long ago, I was a hoe. I just want
no, listen. So when we first got up here, right? I was just I was on YouTube Studio looking at my comments and stuff. I saw two people ask me the same question. Scotty, why don't you like Mel? My answer is, why does it matter? Why do I like her or not? Why don't I like her? I'm just trying to understand why. And I had one person asked me that and somebody else responded, and they were saying, well, Scotty trying to distinguish himself as a blogger, so that's why. And I'm like, me disliking Mel ain't got nothing to do with me distinguishing myself as a blogger. I just don't care for her like that. You know what I mean? And then that person, the original person, was like, well, that's a 7-year-old answer. That's childish. Girl, I don't owe you no explanation. The fuck? Then I just deleted. At first I cussed her out, but then I just deleted it because I'm like, okay, didn't I say I wasn't gonna do this? Didn't I say that? So I stopped. Then the next comment was, why don't you like Melody? Is it because of her beauty? Is it because she's successful? Is it delete? Not finna respond to that.
not the lead.
I'm not doing it. I ain't doing it. I'm not doing it. Y'all not finna bait me into this. Stop thinking a bitch jealous of her because they don't like her. I don't dig her personality. She's condescending and vindictive and a Scorpio, and I just don't do it. Mm-mm.
Lord Jesus.
In the words of Jamal from the Come Up Miami, I just don't use you. I just don't use you.
I need to see that. Come up Miami.
The Come Up Miami. What's up, T? I can tell you tired child.
What's up?
Much. I know you about to listen, them nurse shifts, I understand. They had you working later, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I think he was supposed to be off today. He got called
You're
in.
supposed to be off.
See, they wrong for that. Okay, well, let's go ahead and move on, y'all, to Love and Marriage Huntsville. So on Saturday night's episode, pretty much they was talking about, we see as the relationships continue to be strained. So we see firstly the continuation between Letitia and her cousin Kiki continuing their argument outside of Black. So this time, Kimmy was actually thrown in the middle of it by her calling her about the situation and her expressing herself. And a lot of people feel like that Tisha, this is kind of Letitia's karma a little bit because she was doing the same BS from earlier seasons. What are y'all thoughts on that?
I'm gonna say this. I'm over everybody trying to make excuses for Kiki. I'm sorry, but they are. And I feel like the only reason why they making excuses for Kiki is because Kiki is doing Melody's dirty work, in my opinion. That's why I feel like they going up for the shit that Kiki doing. My thing about this is I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say about it. Let me just make that clear right now. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I get it. Some family members ain't family. Some family members you don't fuck with. But I've even said that on my own reviews. But what I'm saying is, I got a cousin right now. Both of y'all know who I'm talking about. The one that was in the wheelchair that I'm finna slap his ass out of it. My thing about it is, I that same cousin, I wouldn't piss on that bitch if he was on fire. But however, I'm not gonna talk about him to a person that don't fuck with him. Like I'm not gonna talk about his personal business with someone that he don't fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of our issues, regardless of we was just at the funeral home for our cousin's death. and I saw that bitch and didn't even open my mouth. I acted like that was a damn ghost. So even with that being said, I still wouldn't do that because it's just disrespectful. I would never do that because it's family. You know what I mean? Regardless of the fact that some family members ain't family, some family members do this, some family members do that. I personally, and I'm speaking for me, I personally would not do that to my cousin. Now, another thing is Kiki and Tisha's issues go back 5 years ago. They talked about what Tisha went back and told Melody already. Okay, they already talked about that. Tisha apologized. Kiki forgave her. Why are we bringing this up 5 years later? Why are you using this as a way for you to start some shit 5 years later? Just last year, you was all up in Kimmy's face about what she's not doing, what Kimmy did or did not do for Tisha. But now all of a sudden you all up on the Melody ass and speaking on your cousin's marriage to her. No, that shit is fucked up. And yes, I did say wheelchair. He was in the wheelchair temporarily because he had got his ass beat. That's why he was in the wheelchair. But he's not in the wheelchair no more. Let me make that clear. He's not handicapped. He was in the wheelchair temporarily. Let me make that clear. However, it's just like, yeah, I don't think that I don't think that Kiki was right for that. At the end of the day, Kiki pulled a Tisha on Tisha because Tisha has a habit of holding grudges herself. She do.
Mhm.
But at the same point in time, two wrongs don't make a right at the end of the day. They're both wrong in the situation. Let the shit go. Period.
Yeah, because eventually, I mean, Tisha apologized to Kiki for talking to Melanie about Kiki's personal issue. So,
Exactly.
I mean,
5 years ago. That's why I keep throwing out there. 5 damn years ago, and we still on it like Ashanti. We
and
still on
and
it
honestly, after that argument, y'all, nothing was resolved. I feel like
at
nothing was
all.
truly resolved. So y'all did all that for what? You know what I'm saying? There was no resolution. It's once again back swept under the rug.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they took the dust off from under the mat and then start flickering with it and then dust it back under it.
Right.
T, what's your thoughts?
Sure. None.
Oh,
Okay, none.
look, no, you just
None.
said,
I'm
baby,
here to
look,
listen.
you just said,
None.
baby, you just said, I'm here
I
for
ain't
the
got nothing to say.
attendance. I'm
I done said
I'm here for
everything.
roll call.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Tisha was wrong. I mean, not Tisha. Kiki was wrong. It don't matter what her reasons was. She was wrong as hell, and I'm leaving it at that.
Hey, James Caldwell.
Hey,
Hey,
James, what's happening?
James. Hey.
Like I
Oh my
always say
God.
whenever he come up in chats now, don't you come up here trying to clean us up now. Don't you come up here cleaning us up now. We ain't did nothing. Don't you come up here cleaning us up now. But but
let's
yeah,
move
Terrence.
let's
Now Terrence, you gonna look now, Terrence, you gonna have to say some. You can't just be sitting your ass up here not talking at all. Don't be letting these hoes. Let me not say hoes because people get offended by that. Don't let these folks make fight your ass into silence.
I ain't worried about them bitches. I'm doing this for my own sanity. I ain't got nothing to say. Other than Kiki was wrong. I don't care how anybody else feel about that. Kiki was wrong. She had no business trying to use that as a ploy to get up on this show. All right, because that's really all this is. Kiki wants to be on this show so damn bad, and I just don't understand why. Don't nobody like her.
Yeah, that's
The
true.
gag is she look more like that walking leprechaun in the hood than her damn daughter do. Let's
go.
start there. Because everybody is right. Kiki look way more like Wanda than Tisha do.
Yeah, she does. She is like a younger version of Wanda.
And she act like a too, tired and ragged.
Oh,
Okay, let's read some of these comments and then we're gonna move on, okay? Because I know we're on a time limit. I think I can all agree that we all kind of tired. We got shit to do. Okay. So Monique said Tisha let Kiki flip the script on her at her establishment. LOL.
I mean, really, because Tisha got up and stormed out of her own shit. I would have told Kiki to leave. Bitch, you get out. You
You
don't
better
leave my
believe
shit.
it.
Like, you don't make me leave my shit. You leave. The fuck?
Right. Lola said, like Tisha said, if they weren't family, they wouldn't be friends.
But see, let me go in on Tisha for that, because when Kimmy said that to your ass at the reunion, your ass was ready to cry. So now you see what Kimmy was saying now. Oh, okay. I just have to throw that out there.
Okay, Mocha said, I think it was never resolved from 5 years ago. Tisha wants things resolved when she thinks they should be resolved. Tisha will drag up a dead body to complain about something.
So all of this is Tisha's fault. So no, y'all mean to tell me don't none of y'all rusty, overgrown women and men find nothing wrong with Kiki holding on to a grudge from 5 years ago when just last season she was riding so hard for Letitia when she went up for when she went after Kimmy. Now all of a sudden, because everybody wants to be melody hoes and millimeters, now all of a sudden Tisha's so tired and delayed through when it comes to Kiki. Y'all get on my nerves. See, that's why I'm over this shit now, child. I can't.
It's
Okay.
really not Tisha's fault though for that. Like, if it wasn't resolved, Kiki should have said that she wasn't over it. Because just like T just said, you would have thought they was on good terms last season. The way she confronted Kimmy at that event that they had, and now all of a sudden you went and you told my business. That's why Tisha was like, I did not tell your business. Then she go back to some shit that happened a half decade ago. No, what did I do last month? What did I do 2 weeks ago? We're not going to talk about some 5-year-old shit that I already apologized for. Like, we're not even finna do that. Because I know I had a situation where somebody came to me and we had it out years ago. And I still ain't apologizing for what the fuck I said and what the fuck I feel. I'm not apologizing for that. Now, what I will apologize for is, now, if I made you feel a way, I apologize. That wasn't my intent. But I'm not changing my damn mind. That's exactly what it was. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, but I ain't changing my mind.
Right.
I already apologized for hurting your feelings. I already apologized for that. So don't come bringing this shit up to me years later and talking about you still mad. If you want to still be mad, you better stay mad on your own, because I don't give a damn.
And let me tell you something. Whether the rumors was about bad bugs or whether the rumors was about Kiki being an addict and a damn thief, either way, Tisha ass won't wrong for letting them know that either A, this bitch got bad bugs, or 2, this bitch is a thief and she gonna steal everything you got to put it up her damn nose. So if I was you, I wouldn't let the bitch come to my house. Either way, Tisha won't wrong. Right. Hell, y'all talk about. Don't sit up and act like y'all ain't got people in y'all house that'll let people know, hey, watch them because they steal. Don't let them walk through your house because they steal. Don't act like y'all ain't got relatives that do that.
We do. I know I do.
All right. So I'm gonna put your baby daddy up here.
Child.
Yeah, that's my hubby. That ain't my baby daddy. That's my hubby.
Buy your husband. Child, buy your husband some dentures for the top of his mouth. Buy him that.
Hating assholes, child. Hating assholes.
You know what, team? It's so funny that me and you have such a different taste of men. The men that you find attractive, I don't, and then the men I find attractive, you don't.
That's good. We ain't got to cross pollinate with men.
You ain't got to throw no bows, huh?
We ain't got to cross pollinate. That's how it works.
Okay, so let's talk about Martell. Okay, so the next day, Martell actually visited Marceau at the office to talk business. Now, during their conversation, Martell tells Marceau about the signing situation. Now, Marceau feels as if Melanie and Martell are using the kids as pawn. That's what Marceau feels. Next, Martell asks Marceau, how would he feel if Martell did buy back the Schultz? Hopefully I said, y'all, did I say it right, y'all? The Schultz. Scope. Okay, thank you. So Marcel know that while Letitia, as the main shareholder, will have to sign on it, he feels like Marcel should join the joint venue. Okay, so he feels like he wouldn't mind it. So what did y'all think about that scene?
Martell just need a penny and a quarter. That's all.
But listen, at least he's going back to his first love, construction. That's what I said in my last video.
It's so funny because I remember watching the first season so faithfully, and the whole storyline was, of course, the cheating thing, but the comeback group building the
Yeah.
construction, building it, and it's just sad that this group of friends, I mean, are just all enemies. They don't fuck with each other. So it just sucks to see how they was trying to build, I guess, build the comeback group and rebuild this town and properties and stuff, and it just all fell through.
Well,
All fell
let's be clear. Melody was the one that talked Martell out of Scope in the first damn place.
She talked him out of it.
Yeah. She
Oh.
was the one that was basically got him to get the hell up, get away from them. Back
Mm.
by maybe about the second season, when they was fussing when they was arguing between the Scots and the Hawks, that's when all of that happened.
Mm.
But they ain't none of my business.
I remember that.
Child.
Okay, so now while at home, Maurice is working on his entertainment suite as Kimmy watches. So Kimmy
That's horrible.
so she tells Maurice that about the phone call that she had during Letitia argument with Kiki. And Maurice mentions that, it's going to escalate even further once Miss Wanda finds out. And, Miss Wanda ain't going to be here for it. And she's going to be thrown in the middle of it as usual. So I guess my question is, do y'all think that Miss Wanda is going to insert herself and start some drama?
Of course she is. Of course she is.
That's like asking us to Sky Blue, huh?
Right.
You already know she is. That ain't nothing new. You know it.
I
You
don't know what
already knew the answer
I
to
don't
that
know what
question.
is it about Miss Wanda with her messy ass. I just love her with that slick do wop it, doopity doopity droopity hairstyle. And the
You
way
can
I don't
smell it
know,
pumping up through the screen.
yes. The way that she talks, the way how she, the way how she gets into the mess is so entertaining to me.
I'm gonna tell you something, Lola Bell. You're right. She knew what she was doing, and that was her get back. But I'm gonna tell you something. What comes around goes around. You reap what the hell you sow.
Mm. Mm.
Always remember that. Yeah, Martell did her wrong or whatever the case may be, but if she think that she gonna turn around and do the same thing to him and think that she's gonna get blessed at the end of it, okay, y'all can move on though. I tell y'all, the millimeters are some tired, lonely, desperate, hurt, heartbroken. Ain't had a man in six damn years. Ain't had no dick in seven ass bunch of people I've ever seen in my life. I have never seen a bunch of bitter betties.
Oh
Ever.
my god! Oh my god! Not bitter bitties,
I
child.
ain't never seen it. Oh, girl, let me stop. This ain't my channel. Go ahead, JoJo.
See what you drinking?
It's giving a Real Housewives of Potomac tea. That's what it's
Yes.
giving.
What is this?
Patron.
Pandora tequila with some
Okay.
juice.
Oh, that
Because
sounds
Erica
good.
De Niro and I was just talking on Twitter. She had to block some people. Like they are attacking everybody. Like Rodney the Voice, they was attacking Eric. Like they attacking everybody.
Like it matters because Saturday I'm gonna be right back up here dragging that bitch for dirt again. And then all of them gonna be giving me a like, a click, and a view and revenue again. And we just gonna go through this shit until the reunion. That's just how it's gonna go.
Lola Bell, I don't think Terrence is coming for you per se. I don't
He's
think
saying
I don't
no,
think
Lola.
he was
It's
calling
people in is I guess it's people that comes for him and like
in
as far as like Twitter
general.
comment. Yeah,
Yeah, he's talking about the male fans in
because some
general. He
people
wasn't
do
talking
leave
about
like very nasty comments under their channel. So he's just speaking on that. It's okay
and
to yeah.
And another thing is, like, my thing is, it's okay to disagree, but when y'all start trying to make it seem like a nigga jealous of Melody, and that's why we don't like her, it's like, girl, I'm not jealous. I've been cheated on too, and embarrassed,
Period.
and humiliated too. That's
Period.
nothing.
Period. I ain't get no ticker tape parade. I don't have stands. I don't have motherfuckers caping up in the DMs and all that stuff for me. So
Yeah, like, girl, bye. I'm still gonna say what the fuck I gotta say.
period.
So, Christina said that somebody in the one of the love and marriage groups said that no weapons formed against male shall prosper. The girl name started with AKA, and I instantly thought of T.
And I'm in that Love and Marriage Huntsville group on Facebook. And when I tell you, I would never post nothing in there.
I would, just to start some mess. I would.
Listen, I ain't got time to be arguing with them women in that group. I do not, because
Thank you,
when you go in
Raquel.
that group, you
Raquel.
think that Melody is Jesus Christ in that group. I'm telling you, and I ain't with this shit.
T Lo said she wasn't coming for you at all.
We just
I don't.
said we just
Yeah,
said that though.
I won't coming for you either, Lola. I was just saying in general.
yeah.
Yeah, we just
He was just saying in general. It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't directly at you. Trust me. I don't allow. Yeah, it's fine. It's Anyways, let's move on. So I guess Destiny meets with Maurice, and she stops by Maurice's office for a meeting, right? So Maurice helping Destiny work on her finances and credit after her divorce, because clearly we all know the drama and the rumors regarding Destiny and her credit and her being on welfare and PPP loans, child with no businesses. Um, just kidding. She also tells Maurice that she had to get a public assistant to help out. So Maurice suggests Destiny uses her beauty supply storage space for other venue sources. Now, Destiny will realize that it's time to focus on her salon suites Marceau has contracted to build. Next, Maurice give her Destiny advice about their friendship drama with Tisha, and Melanie. Now, Destiny does admit that if Melody had told her first Letitia was her enemy prior, she wouldn't have been Letitia's friend. So Destiny is saying it was a miscommunication.
I just want to know. Destiny lying about the damn public assistance. I don't care. I don't bet my belief she was on no damn public assistance in the Man in the Moon, child. I just don't
Yeah,
believe
I
it.
don't either. I didn't believe it when she first said it. Now
Nope.
it's funny because people are now coming under my videos trying to cape for Destiny. And I'm like, so which one is it? Do y'all like her or don't y'all? Because it was funny because when I was saying Destiny, girl, you need to tell the truth because you got me, Scotty, Really B, Erica, and everybody else taking up for you, girl, and you getting caught up in lies. Then a lot of people started taking up for Destiny. And then I said, well, it's funny because I wonder had I drugged Destiny or had I been all the way on Destiny's side, what would it have been? See, I'm real confused. I'm real confused. I'm not saying it's impossible that or it's not possible that Destiny could have been on public assistance and food stamps, but I just don't think so. Like she getting a check from OWN. I just don't think so. Like she was in the opening credits last season. She was a main cast member. You know, she I just don't think so.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, I just feel like that when it comes to her in that situation, girl, you definitely was not on no welfare because if you can oh, just I don't do that. I was gonna say something mean, but I was gonna I just don't think she was on welfare. You know what I'm saying? Like I think you can kind of tell if someone is, but I feel like the way how she carried herself, come on now, girl. I don't know. But no, she
What
ain't.
make y'all think? See, and I want to ask this question too. Y'all seem to know so much about Destiny and Mel's friendship. What make y'all think Destiny had to use Mel for any damn thing?
Somebody
Both
said
of them was in the same boat. Both of them had ain't shit ass niggas that didn't want neither one of them. I mean, both of them was in the same. But I'm just trying to figure out what is it that Destiny just has to use Melody for. Like y'all come up with a lot of stuff, and y'all love to ask me why I don't like Melody. Well, why do y'all feel as though she need to use Melody for anything? That's what I want to know.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all allowed this one situation, and Destiny is an evil person. That Destiny is a crook. Destiny is this. Destiny is that. And it's like I said, half of y'all 3-year-olds got cable bills, and they name right damn now. So
I'm sorry, y'all. I had to call Aaron back. House of Aaron. He had called me. That's why I went off
it's
the screen.
fine. No problem. No, I was gonna say, yeah, there's always two sides to the story. I mean, at the end of the day, we are content creators, we put our true opinions out. Just respect our opinions. And
What happened? What I miss?
Because I just want to know how all of these people come up with these scenarios for Destiny. Destiny's such an evil, because of this. Destiny is an evil person. Destiny is a liar. Destiny ain't shit. Destiny using Melody for a storyline. Destiny jealous of Melody. Destiny is picking fights with Melody for da-da-da-da. Why that? Like, I want to know, where's the proof to all of this? Y'all want to know why I don't like Melody? Where's the proof of all of this shit that y'all saying?
Well, I'm gonna say this. I know when I did my video last night, I had said, when I was talking about the whole PPP loan and the public assistance shit and how I didn't believe her with it, I made sure to say, now I still don't really care for Mel. I still like Destiny better than Mel. And when I said that, so what's your problem with Mel? But you can sit up here and like Destiny. She's a liar and she's evil and she.
All of them are liars. Maurice just got caught up in a damn lie last season.
Girl, it's like the
My
lesser
husband got caught up in lies. Martell got caught up in lies. Sadark, short bus shorty, slow bus ride ass got caught up in lies. Wanda got caught up in lies. Tisha got caught up in lies. Melody don't get caught up in damn lies.
Wanda get caught up in lies every time she open up her unhooked on phone.
Right. I don't get it.
Right. And then my thing with the situation is, like I said, they set up here that, I said I like Destiny better than Mel. That's what I said. Ain't nobody on this motherfucker perfect. Ain't nobody on this show perfect. I just like who I like. I don't like Mel. Get over it. But when it's time for me to defend her, I defend her. Like, people, child, y'all better go to hell or something.
Period.
Yes. Okay.
I'm not finna fight with these folks in these comments. I delete them. I delete comments every day. I'm not finna fight with them. I'm not finna argue about it in the chat. I ain't doing it, honey. I'm trying to protect my peace. Maddie gave me this for a reason. I'm protecting my peace. I'm protecting my peace, honey. Okay.
All 2022. Okay.
I'm not arguing with none of y'all. I ain't arguing because of what I said. What I said. Period.
I mean, people got all the way down to the point where they saying that the Barrett divorced her because it won't his baby and all of this. I said, where y'all getting this from?
And I know we get all off topic, Josiah, but let me just say this too. The reason why we are saying what we are saying about the fans and shit like that this season, because it's not just us that's complaining about it. Erica De Niro was talking about it. Roddy was talking about it. Like, they are all talking about it. And it's to the point to where some of y'all, I ain't gonna say y'all, but some of these fans are making fake ass Instagram accounts to attack all of us. Like, they coming in our DMs to attack us. They comment on, like, I'm making a reel on Instagram making fun of Monica because she sent up here chasing behind C Felon, and you coming up on my post dragging me about Melody. This post ain't got shit to do with Melody. Why are you dragging me with this? Why are you coming to my Instagram dragging me about some love and marriage Huntsville shit? Once I turn this damn StreamYard shit off, I don't want to talk about that. Shoe fly, shoe.
I'm sorry, I had to go through.
It's crazy.
I'm thinking about reviewing. I'm thinking about doing commentary for Basketball Wives because I do feel like that's always a good show to talk about, and I have done reviews years ago. So
the views are like.
I'll be ready for it because hell, even when I have videos that get like a few thousand views, people be dragging me, like the whole Hassaline situation. Like, how you know you're young? I said, child, just look at it and keep on moving.
That's why I say I'm not finna argue with none of them because I said what I said, but it gets too much when y'all make these fake accounts to drag us. Like, it's too much.
And we ain't said nobody name up here, okay, y'all? So I see some people in the comments. We ain't said y'all name, girl. This ain't no Cinderella, though. If the shoe fits, wear it. But we ain't said your name, girl. We ain't said nobody name. But if that shoe, that sock, that slipper, that flip-flop fit, Wear it.
But what I will say is this right here. Somebody said, are Melody's fans getting compensated for the dragging because they need to chill? No, they're not getting compensated. But baby, I'm getting compensated for dragging her. So that's all that matters.
Okay, period.
Okay, y'all. So let's talk about. Let's go to the next scene because we're almost to the meat and the potato. So we're gonna talk about Tisha, how she is not interested in Martell's, in Martell's proportion. Okay. So speaking of her, so she's at the office with her husband, and she brings up how she wants Miss Wanda to shadow Marcel. Okay, she wants her mama and her husband to work together at Black. Okay, so Miss Wanda.
That ain't gonna work.
So that way she can learn how to run a business and move forward with her food truck. Now Marcel has an awkward. Now he's in an awkward stance right now because he asked Tisha how would he feel about Martell buying back into the show. And Letitia said that she doesn't trust Martell after all of the drama in the past. Then he brings up the venture idea and working on Destiny Salon Studio. And Letitia agrees to this. However, she is not on board with bringing Martell, with Martell buying back in due to the past and the drama from that situation. Did y'all have any thoughts about this scene?
I can't really say I blame her.
Yeah, I can't blame her either, but let's be clear. My husband was just being nice to her because they on camera. Y'all know my sister wife don't run a damn thing. She don't run Scott. She don't run the household. She don't run Black. She don't run the children. She don't run the marriage. She don't run the household. She don't run the finances. She don't run nothing, okay? I told him to be more nicer to Letitia. Right. I told him to be more nicer to Letitia. And that's what he's doing because I told him if y'all want people to think that this is a perfect love story, you need to be more nicer. That's all that is. But trust and believe you me. If Marcel really wanted, screw it, he gonna be there. Screw it, he gonna be there. Don't be surprised if y'all see him working around there next season. Y'all gonna look back at what I said.
I can't wait till we see you on the show, T. Come out there.
They want to want me up there because they're gonna strategically put me in a scene with Melody, and I'm gonna cuss that bitch right out. I'm gonna cuss that bitch right out. I'm gonna cuss her so hard her great grandparents. Do you hear me? That's gonna be the best episode that y'all gonna see yet. Watch what I tell you.
Well, if you do that, they're gonna be dragging your ass all over social media. This man cussing this woman out, blah 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 blah. Protect Black women, protect Black women. This gay man attacking a Black. Don't you do that?
Watch.
That's the main reason why I've tried to lay off using a bitch word and a whole word because every time I use it, y'all disrespecting Black women, y'all.
Well, you heard what I said in mine when somebody told me to stop calling women bitches. I said why.
And then why? YouTube be demonetizing stuff quick. I be like, oh, you can't say nothing no more.
Why? With the way that y'all set up here and drug Destiny, bitch, fuck you. Fuck you. Like I said, y'all want protection from everybody. Start protecting y'all damn self because y'all are more worse and more mean and cut each other dry to each other way quicker than anybody else do. Because look at the shit that y'all doing to Destiny. And y'all find no problems with it. Melody didn't deserve Martell, but Destiny deserved everything she got from the bear. Shit like that. So
that's weird to me. It's like y'all think that Destiny deserved what she got, but Mel didn't deserve what she got from Martell, which she didn't deserve it. No one deserves that. But at the same time, no one deserves to get married, have a baby, and then get a divorce right after you had a baby. Like, no one deserves that either. Like, why try to listen?
Yeah, right. That's my bad, Josiah. Go ahead.
Oh, no, it's all about who you like. That's really what it goes down to. People they don't try to look at things in an objective way. They just go by who they like. It's all about who you like. Like, we're supposed to feel bad for Melody, but we're not supposed to feel bad for Destiny. We're supposed to feel bad for Melody, but we can't have not an ounce of sympathy for Martell. just because he cheated on somebody, or Martell is not supposed to have any friends because he cheated on Melody. No, that's not the way life works. People make mistakes. They either learn from them or they don't, and life goes on. We can't exile someone just because they cheated on somebody. That's not the ultimate worst.
Right.
They do make, yeah, people do make mistakes. Like, for
Mm-hmm.
real. Let's go ahead and get into the meat of the potatoes. Melanie versus Destiny. Okay, so
Oh
later
Lord.
on, towards the end of the episode, Melanie meets with Destiny meets with Melanie for coffee to hopefully hash out any of the differences that they do have. Now, I don't know what thoughts that Melanie had as far as meeting with this girl with coffee after that blow up at the reunion, okay? Because we already seen how it was gonna go down. But apparently, Destiny was working on a project with one of Melanie friends, and they put the project on hold due to the strain of Destiny friendships with Melanie. Now, Melanie says that she did not tell her friend to make that move, but then goes back to tell her own issues with Destiny. Melody tells Destiny that it was hypocritical of her to be upset that Melody wanted a little time to herself while she processed her divorce. However, she didn't give Destiny a hard time about not telling her about her own divorce until it was final. So clearly, it was like kind of a disconnect there. You know what I'm saying? And at this point of the conversation, it gets tense because Melody says that Destiny lied at the reunion, but she decided not to call Destiny out um, there. That's what she said. Now, according to Melody, Destiny lied when she said she hasn't been in communication with Melody after they wrapped up filming the season. Now, Melody actually pulls out text messages back in September 2021 detailing their contact. So the text messages show that Melody and Destiny were in fact in communication. Melody reached out first, and it seemed like they were on still good terms. But this leads to Destiny and Melody having a back and forth, especially when they bring up Tisha. Destiny then feels some type of way when Melody brings up how Destiny constantly talk about Martell. For Melody, the issue she doesn't like that Destiny goes to Tisha and Martell to discuss her when she knows the history. But neither Melody nor Destiny can come to terms or agree on anything except that their friendship is officially over. We see that this relationship is completely over and there's no more coming back from this. What are y'all thoughts on this last scene?
First and foremost, let me say this. I don't give a damn about Destiny telling Martell or Letitia anything dealing with her. The reason why I don't, the reason why I don't is because she didn't have a problem with inviting Kiki around there to her damn house to try to pump information out of Kiki about Letitia. So at the end of the day, I could care less about Destiny going to Martell or Destiny going to Letitia. See, when you do somebody wrong and you're the common denominator, half the time what happens is people that don't like you form friendships. They form camaraderies, whether it's fake or not, and they build off of the dislike and disdain of that person. It is like they're still cool with each other, and you fell out with the both of them. What the fuck you think they're gonna do when they get around each other on camera?
Yeah,
That's true.
I agree
But
with you.
whatever, that's all I want to say. I'm sure I'm gonna get attacked for that. Ain't nobody gonna understand that. Ain't nobody gonna see that. But I just wanted to throw that out there. Go ahead, Scott.
I really don't have much to say about this, honestly, because I just think that at the end of the day, this could have been resolved. I don't think it was that big of a deal to not be resolved. I really feel like that could have been resolved. I personally feel like Mel used this as a way to
Mm-hmm.
just not fuck with her at all because she didn't want to fuck with her anyway because she's still friends with Martell. So she used this as a way to get out of that relationship. That's how I feel about it. Y'all might not agree with that, but that's how I feel about it. She probably already been looking at Destiny sideways because Destiny was still friends with Martell, and that's her business, being that she was friends with him first anyway. And she probably felt some type of way about it anyway. And she probably used this situation as a way to get out of their relationship. Sometimes that shit happens.
Yeah.
So what it is, that's what I think. Cause I felt like this could have been talked about. This could have been moved on. This could have like they could have got past that. Like this was very small due to the fact like this was very small. Like I don't break up with friends over shit that damn small. Like we can get past that. That's not that deep because of what somebody said. I can get past that.
Well, I will say this: somebody who has been through a horrible breakup and who is still in therapy and healing from that breakup of last year, when you have passion, passive aggressiveness, and when there's been situations where when you don't speak up right there how you feel about something or something that rubs you the wrong way, and you let it build on top of build, like that's not a good way. Like I feel like you have to learn how to communicate how you're feeling and express how you're feeling at that moment and try to talk it over so while it's there. Like Scotty, like if I feel like that you done something, I'm gonna reach out to you, hey friend, can I just call you? Can we talk about it and come to good terms? Versus a year later or 2 years later, 6 months later down the line. Well, I didn't like you did that. I didn't like the way how you did that. You never knew. Communication is key when it comes to friendships. Melanie should have I think that she should have set boundaries with Destiny. If she knew as far as this divorce, she was like, hey, listen, Destiny, I love you, girl, but I just want to be very, 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 very clear. Please do not go tell Martell da 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 da. They should have had that conversation because there was like a breakdown from that. But then once again, I don't know. I just feel like on both ends, it was just bad communication. And here we are now. You know what I'm saying? When passive aggressiveness explode and run over, and now y'all fell out big time.
And speaking of that friend, the business partner that Melody brought up there, well, that Target based wig she had on her head, but yet claimed that she was worth $3 million. $30 million. I mean, because I see people talk about it in the chat. My whole thing to her is, I'm not mad at you for sticking up for your friend, but what I am mad at you for is you just not saying that. She came up here with the whole Bible verses and the Bible quotes and the Bible says and the Lord said, nah, just get up here and say, listen, Melody was my friend first. And yeah, I was supposed to do something with Destiny, but I'm riding out with my friend. She messed up. She messed over my friend. I didn't like it. And I just decided to dissolve business with her. That's what I wanted her to say, because that's the truth. And I know that's the truth. When she got up here and said this, she said, let me just say, Melody didn't be like, oh, well, you shouldn't do this because of da 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 da. But she did just tell me some things to be careful of when dealing with some people. And I said, bingo. That right there is exactly what the hell I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Melody told you just enough so that she could say, look, I didn't tell her not to work with you. I didn't tell her this. I didn't tell her that. But Melody told her just enough for her to be like, well, you know what, friend? Maybe this really ain't something that I really want to do. You know what I mean? That's the way I see it, y'all. That's the way I look at it. And can't nobody tell me otherwise. Melody may not have said verbatim, don't work with her. You know what I'm saying? But I'm more than sure Melody was like, well, girl, we had this going on. We argued about this. She mad at me about that. But don't let that stop you from wanting to work with her. Even though me and you friends, don't stop that from letting you work with her. Much like how she did with Destiny. Yeah, me and Tisha went through this. Me and Tisha went through that. You know what me and Tisha went through. But don't let that stop you from getting to know her for yourself.
That's true.
And look what happened.
I agree with that. I definitely do.
I'm just saying. You got to look at people's behaviors. This is a pattern at this point.
I think another reason why I don't really like Melody's personality just rubs me the wrong way because she give me that fragile Parks tea. Like they're both Scorpios. Like they're both Scorpios, and a lot of Scorpios that I know move like that. Like they move very sneaky, they very conniving and vindictive, and they do shit very passive, acting like you don't see it. So a lot of the shit that goes down, it gives me a Phaedra tea. Like the whole breakdown of her relationship with Destiny gives me Candy and Phaedra. I mean, Candy and Phaedra tea. Like she was sitting up there acting like everything was all good, but then it really wasn't all good.
Right.
So I don't like that. I don't like that. Josiah, Highlight, it's a comment by Art and Diva 33. Highlight that comment because I think she's asking you that question, but I have a lot to say on that one. But go ahead, child. I'm gonna let you answer it first before I give my opinion.
Okay, do you think it's fair for a person to just drop a friend, gaslight them with no explanation on why they did it? Hell no!
It
No,
What?
is not okay.
Maybe
It
let me
is
say,
no.
not okay.
Miss R, let's R&B or R&D with 30. Let me tell you something. My best friend cut me off last year, and I didn't even know. Like to this day, I
I'm gonna
don't
be
even know
quiet on
why.
that one.
I
I'm gonna
don't
shut
even
up.
know why. Like, and I when I tell you, like, it took me so long to heal from that situation because literally, like, I'm hearing all this stuff. He's going around and telling mutual friends everything how he felt about me, but me and him never had a conversation. But then when I see you in group events, oh hi beautiful, how are you? Da, 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 da. Trying to hug me.
Child.
I have been through that, and hell no, it's not fair. That's why I'm so adamant about communication when it comes with friendships. And if you ever feel some type of way, please be honest on how you feel about it because life is too short. When you grow bonds with people and you just cut them out or ghost them like that, there's special places. Well, Jay, let me not
Uh-huh.
say that. I'm about to go in. There's special places in hell.
I,
I
I
agree.
I need to add on. I'm finna add on to that one because listen, Josiah called me and Josiah had a personal conversation, a phone conversation about that. And when he told me about that, I told him about my own experience with a friend like that. I had a friend that we were friends since high school. We went through a lot in college together. Like I was his shoulder to cry on. I poured into him when he didn't really pour into me. He poured into me, but not as much as I poured into him and not into the same levels as I poured into him. Let's be clear. I poured into that motherfucker. You would have thought that was my man, the way I was pouring into him. So when he up and stopped talking to me, I didn't understand why. Because I felt like I did everything I was supposed to do as a friend. I'm there for you whenever you need me. Whenever you need to talk, I'm there for you. Even when I don't want to hear the shit, I'm still there to listen to it. I'm there for you when you want to ride out on the nigga. I'm there for you. When you want to kick down doors and smack the bitch or whatever, I'm right there on your side with the
Mhm.
bullshit. Whenever you need me to just be there for you in any given moment, I'm always there for you side by side. Anytime a person saw me, they saw him. Anytime they saw him, they saw me. That's the type of relationship we had. So it's kind of like when he stopped talking to me, I didn't understand. And then some of our other friends was telling me that where he told me that he stopped talking to you because such and such. And I'm like, what? I never got that from him. So when I asked him, what's wrong with us? Is there a way that we can resolve it? He says there's nothing wrong. But it's like, but you told somebody else that it was something wrong. So why can't you tell? That's that passive aggressive shit. You know what I mean? Until this day, I still don't know why he don't talk to me. And we haven't talked in 5 or 6 years. I recently saw him at my job. I walked past that bitch like he was Casper. I don't see you. There's nothing to talk about because
Yep.
you ghosted me. I don't like that shit. If you gonna break off the
That-
friendship, break off the friendship. Let me know that you breaking it off. Don't have me walking around here looking like a lost puppy, basically kissing your ass for conversation.
yeah.
No, don't do that to me. Like that's what I always told Josiah. When we had that conversation, I told Josiah, if there's ever a problem with me, tell me. Please don't tell nobody else. If there's ever a problem with me, you tell me. Don't go to social media with the bullshit and take shots. Don't do none of that. You tell me is that if there's a problem. I think all five of us, me, Terrence, Jamar, Josiah, Maddie, we all have said if there's an issue, we can address it amongst each other. We don't need to address it with nobody else. We don't need to address it on social media. We don't need to bring our friendship issues nowhere. And honestly, we never really had no friendship issues anyway amongst us. Anyway, none of us have never had no issues with each other. We may have had like a spat here and there where we disagreed on something and had a back and forth about it. But other than that, we never just had no big issue like that. Like a
Mhm.
disagreement, everybody have disagreements. We've all have
Yeah,
had
that's human.
disagreements.
I mean, yeah, that's
But
life.
at the same point in time, we have never had no big ass issues because we are fucking grown. And Josiah and I, as well as Terrence, we had a conversation just the other night where Josiah, because of that situation with that last friend that he talked about, he can have a little bit of an issue sometimes with other people because of that. He probably thinks that friend, everybody's going to do him like the other friend did him, and I understand it. That's why I'm patient with him a lot of the times. That's why I show patience for Josiah, because he's younger than me as well. He's younger than all of us. He's the baby of the group. He's younger than all of us too. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like, and I understand what he went through because I went through the same things with friends. So a lot of the times, if Josiah maybe in over his head just a little bit, I'd be like, no, it's not like that, and he'll be like,
I,
okay.
yeah, because I'm not gonna lie. It did, just in general, I'm in therapy for it right now because it did kind of just make me different. And then that other situation that happened around that same time, right? That Scotty, you get what I'm saying? That other situation happened around that same time. So
Mhm.
I'm just like, what is going on? It did make me insecure on me being vulnerable and letting my guard down during friendships. And that's one thing that now I am currently working on rebuilding. I mean, I'm grateful. I know I have my friends, I have my people I'm around with, but there are sometimes as far as bringing maybe new relationships, or I do get a little, just a tad bit insecure, or get in my head a little bit, and that's when I take responsibility for that. So I like, okay, let me go ahead and get this. No, it ain't like that, So
We patient with you. We understand.
Yeah.
okay, because I know I can. Okay, we'll talk later, but yeah, okay. Well, guys, I think this concludes Love and Marriage Huntsville. Let me just read a few more comments, and then we will go ahead and get out of here. All right.
Because
So,
baby, we tired, honey.
I know. Okay, well, most people are just talking to themselves in the comments. So, not talking to themselves, but they're talking to each other in the comments. So, guys, listen, thank y'all so much for watching. Okay, roast and review. I want to be honest with y'all. I know some of y'all were like, "What the hell you been posting?" A few weeks ago, I was very ill. I was really sick. Like I think I had like I think it was due to stress and also dehydration, and then I was a lot going on with my body then, so I really had to rest. And then also when I was getting ready to make content a few days ago, last week, my laptop broke. So I just got my laptop out. I miss you guys so much, and yeah, I'm ready to get back on my game because I know it's always been on and off, and I'm trying to be into a season right now of consistency. So
Yes.
yeah,
I
so
be on him about that shit too.
yeah. So what you guys got going on?
Um, well, I'm gonna start it. Well, Boys Night Out is on hiatus. We just did our season finale this past Saturday. So we're on hiatus until July. We come back with season 3 in July. So so right now we're focused more so because it looked like we're gonna be doing roast review for a while. So so we're gonna be doing roast and review. We're gonna be doing whether you like the night panel, which starts next month. Well, really in 2 weeks, honestly, in 2 weeks. Um Me and Jamar are back doing the prelude. We got an interview tomorrow with Ike from Chasing Atlanta. And
Yes.
I think next week we have an interview with Willa from Chasing Atlanta as well. And we may have a special prelude with another content creator that we have recently reconciled with. And I think that you guys will be happy to see that. Yeah. I ain't saying who it is right now though. But it ain't who y'all probably hope it's gonna be, but it ain't him. But yeah.
With me, ain't nothing new. It's the same thing. Same thing, same show, same times. Just be out on the lookout for the Tea Talks because I got a couple more to get y'all this week. I don't know when, but just want to look out for them.
Oh yeah, and after I get off of here, I'm gonna be doing my yes for the message for tomorrow. And I see somebody just said, ask me and T to cover Nene, so and Andy. I am covering that.
I
That's one of
just saw that.
Yes, I'm actually covering that when I get off of here. That's one of the videos I'm doing for tomorrow. Y'all already know. Yes for the Mess pretty much premieres like every damn day at 1 p.m. Eastern time. So y'all know y'all get 3 hours worth of gossip every damn day, just about from me. With Yes for the Mess. So that's one of the stories that I'm talking about for tomorrow. That's why we ended it, because I got to do that. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. I'm not going live about marriage boot camp tomorrow, because then nobody want to watch that shit last week. So I'm not going live. I just pretty
Okay. I saw your shit, your views just hit like 1,000 not too long ago, and I said, "Well, I don't feel bad for not putting a review out because I don't get no more than 1,000 views either."
yeah, it's boring now. We really
It
had
got boring.
yes, I had high hopes for this cast. That last episode was not good.
Wow. Well, I don't
So
feel bad for not reviewing it.
no more marriage boot camp lives at this point. No more. Just gonna throw out a pre-recorded video after the show and keep it fucking moving here. But yeah,
Okay,
that's
well,
it.
guys, well, listen, thank y'all so much for watching. Okay, the next time you'll see us is next Wednesday. And
Will
then
be on my channel.
it'll be over at Scotty's channel, and then you'll see us all again on the following Tuesday for the Whether You Like It or Not panel. So I'm actually
I can't
working on
wait.
the graphics for that,
I
and
can't wait. I cannot wait.
yeah, I'm gonna talk to these guys at the backstage real quick. So I'll see y'all later. Okay, all right.
Bye, y'all.